Yo, what is up everybody? I know it's been a long time. Welcome to our latest YouTube video. So in this one I'm actually going to be doing a part 2 of our PS3 games. A lot of these games I've had already, but for whatever reason I had them put aside so they didn't make it into the last video or the first video. So we got about 18 more games to add. I picked up a few here and there, but most of them I had already. So we're gonna go through that collection. I'm gonna do something a little different. Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna put like a little bit of footage on it, just to kind of show off the game a little bit more, because a lot of these covers I have are just blank, so it doesn't really show it off that great. So we're gonna do that. And again, thank you everyone that watched the first one. I think we hit over 4K, which is nuts. I did not think that video was gonna hit that, so I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much. But anywho, let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, so first game. Boot. We got White Knight Chronicles 2. So the first one was in the first video. It's an RPG. I believe it's a PS3 exclusive. This one I think comes with the first one. So if you don't have the first one, you can buy the second one, and then yeah, you can just play both of them. I haven't played this one yet, unfortunately. Again, my backlog is pretty big. So I don't really know the story to this one too much. I played the first one a little bit here and there. Really cool. I liked it, so I'm probably gonna finish it up. I didn't finish it, and then we're gonna head on over to part 2 and then see how that goes. Huge RPG fan, if you guys don't know that already, judging by all the other games I have. But anywho, on to the next. So next we have Valkyrie Chronicles. So this one's interesting. This one caught my attention. I've had this one for quite a while. Again, another one of the backlog. It's an RPG. I think it's more like of a turn, or not turn-based, like a grid-based RPG, I think. I'm not too sure. I haven't played it yet. I might be mistaken. Thinking of another game. It's RPG. Pretty cool. Heard many good things. I think it's been remastered for PS4, I think. I know there's a lot of them. I think that's the first one. I think there's like 4 of them now or something. Or it might not even be the first one. I don't know. Haven't had a chance to play it. Definitely want to play it. Again, huge RPG fan. So hopefully one day we can get to it. Again, big backlog, maybe even stream it. Haven't streamed in a while, but we are definitely going to start picking that back up on the beginning of next year for sure. So, anywho, next one. So we have Madden 09. So this is actually a very old game, obviously. Back from 2009. This is my first Madden game I think I had on PS3. Back in the day when I first picked up my PlayStation 3. My brother, my uncle, and a few buddies of mine would be pretty big into football, so we'd play a lot of games. My buddy had it on the 360 at that time, and I was like, you know what, I don't have a Madden game, let's go ahead and get it. So we got it, played, actually put a pretty decent amount of time into this one. I mean, it's not the best Madden game, they're kind of all the same like every year, but we had a lot of fun with it. Pretty cool. I mean, if you ever played a Madden game, it's just football kind of thing, so yeah, pretty cool, not bad. Everyone should at least have one Madden in their collection. Okay, on to the next. Boot. So we have Prince of Persia. So this is like the rebooted version of Prince of Persia. This is like one of the first PS3 games I played. I'm trying to remember the story on it. I know you played this dude. This guy. I forgot his name. But he's pretty much like a thief. And then you're doing a bit of platforming, following like I think the princess. It's pretty interesting. Again, like I haven't played it since it first came out when I first got my PS3. Definitely wanted to go back to this one though, because I wanted to platinum this one. I have quite a few trophies for it, and I kind of want to just go back and kind of clean it up and, you know, add a trophy to the list. Pretty cool game. Never played a Prince of Persia game. This one, even though this one's a reboot, pretty much it uses time travel. It's a pretty big thing, platforming. I think Assassin's Creed got a lot of influence from it, which is another one of my favorite franchises. So really cool. I think there's like a collection you can get to 1, 2, and 3. Highly recommend. If you guys haven't played it, definitely check it out. Pretty cool. Okay, on to the next. Boot. So Tomb Raider Underworld. So this one I actually really enjoyed. I think it's like the third one. There's Anniversary, this one, and one more I think that kind of tie together the story of this one. So this one's pretty fun. So pretty much it deals with like the Mayan underworld or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played this. I got the platinum trophy on it, which is cool because when it first came out it did not have trophy support. And then later on down the line, they added trophies to it. So I had this game forever. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and visit it. So I went back, got the platinum trophy for it. Super fun, super cool. Actually, I think it's my first Tomb Raider game that I finished. Because after this, the newer versions came out, like the reboot versions, which they're okay. I think they're a little too Uncharted-y for me, but they are what they are. They're pretty cool. This is the more of the classic ones. 10 controls. Really fun though. I really enjoyed this one. Highly recommend if you guys haven't played it. I think you get it pretty cheap nowadays, like $3-4 maybe. All right, on to the next. So this one, we got Armored Core 5. So this one's pretty interesting. So I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty into the hype of the new Armored Core that came out, or that got announced, Armored Core 6. If you guys haven't seen it, highly recommend checking out the trailer. It looks pretty cool. Made by FromSoft, the guys that do Dark Souls, Elden Ring, and all that cool stuff. But this one is actually very different from that. So if you guys are expecting a Souls-like game from Armored Core series, you guys are going to be a little disappointed. I played the first one, the original one, on PS1. I remember having a demo of it back in the day when it first came out, when they did demos. Really cool game. Very customizable. Like, you get so many parts. You got legs, arms, weapons. So sick. I think as the games went on later on, the movement got a little bit more fluid, because I think the first one you had to use the R2 and R2 and L2 to move the camera instead of the stick. Well, I didn't even think you got sticks back then. Before the sticks, yeah, so that was even earlier. But anywho, they updated the movement. Really cool, really smooth. Haven't finished this one yet. Definitely want to check it out some more. Again, I picked this one up because of the whole hype. I was able to find a copy, really decently priced, so decided to pick it up. Armored Core is a really good series, but it's not for everybody. So if you are considering picking it up, I think like 4 is considered the best for like PS2, I think. So probably look into that, see if it's up your alley, and definitely give it a try. All right, on to the next. So this is Kingdom Hearts 1.5. So this one's interesting. This is like the collector's edition, which is pretty cool. I got this when it first came out because I'm a huge, obviously, RPG fan, and Kingdom Hearts came out. This is like the box art. It's so sick. Also the games in here. So the thing they did about this one, it's also the case and also an art book inside the case, which is, that was pretty cool, pretty unique. They have a lot of cool stuff. I don't remember if this was the launch edition or just like a special edition I got, but it has so much cool stuff in there. I picked it up when they, like I said, when they first announced it. Now it's like on everything. But this is the first time that it came out other than the PS2, which I've never played. Birth by Sleep, which I think it's on this one, right? Oh no, it's not on this one. This one has Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Chain of Memories, and 358 over 2 days, which is a movie. Yeah, I don't think I played Chain of Memories. I played the first one, but with the Final Mix, they added new stuff in there, which was pretty cool. I mean, not major stuff, but a lot of new bosses, new items, and all that cool stuff. Pretty cool. I mean, if you ever played Kingdom Hearts, same thing, just the HD version before they added all the new ones. So pretty cool. Definitely recommend checking it out. On the next, we got Kingdom Hearts 2.5. Oh, it is a limited edition. So this one's pretty cool too. Pretty much same thing almost. This one comes with Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. This one comes with Birth by Sleep. And then Recoded. So Recoded's a movie. But this is the first time I played Birth by Sleep. I never played it before. I only played 1 and 2. So I was super excited to get this one again when it first got announced. Picked it up. Super excited about it. So this is what a back looks like. Comes with like a little pen. Or pin, I'm sorry. I think the game itself though is just pretty basic. Yeah, let's see. This is the case for it. It's your standard case. Nothing too crazy about it, but man, still pretty cool, I guess. Like the art. Shows all of the characters from this game. Pretty cool. Again, if you never played Kingdom Hearts, I'm pretty sure it's big enough to where everybody kind of knows what it is. But yeah, pretty fun. Got to play part 2 again. Again, they added more bosses, more items, more dialogue here and there. So it's pretty cool. I think stuff that was only available in Japan that they put into the Final Mix version. So pretty cool. Okay, so these next few, I actually had them for a while though, but I bought them online. from GameStop. And when you do that, you kind of play like the GameStop roulette, if they're going to give you a case or not. So these unfortunately do not have the original case. They have the good old GameStop cases. So that's why they were tucked away. I didn't see them in the last video because they were all separated because of their cases. I'm planning on getting new cases for these, but we'll see later on down the line when I get those. But for now, they're in the like default GameStop cases. So anywho, we have so we got Uncharted Drake's Fortune, which is the first one. Pretty cool. So the funny thing about that was actually the greatest hits version. The funny thing about this is actually the last Uncharted I played. So I played 2, 3, 4, and then I picked up this one, and then I played it. I mean, obviously it's the first one, so it's not as smooth as the others. I think part 2 was like everyone considers the best, which is really cool. Part 4 kind of just left it on a cliffhanger. I don't know if they're going to continue that story or not, but yeah, first one I played, not bad, pretty fun. As you can definitely tell, it's like in the early stages of what they had planned for Uncharted. Story's great, the voice acting's great, the gameplay is pretty much Uncharted, what you expect, but they went a little bit more in depth, I think, in the later games, but still a good game. I think PlayStation gave away 1, 2, and 3 for free, like during COVID or something. I have that version on my PS5 right now, so I'm probably gonna go back and revisit that one. So it's gonna be pretty sick. Phone's going off. All right. Anywho, on to the next, we have Dragon Age Inquisition. So again, this is like my third Dragon Age game. I believe it's on PS4 as well. They brought it to the consoles after it. Haven't had a chance to play it. Want to play them all. I gotta figure out what order they go in though, because I have 3 of them. Or I think 4 of them. 4. I have them all. The announcement for the new one got me pretty excited. And I was like, dude, I'm a huge RPG fan. I want to check it out. Haven't played it. Heard a lot of cool things about it, so I definitely want to give it a try. I think a lot of people say this is like the better one, so we're definitely going to check it out and see what kind of experience we get off that. So pretty cool. May stream that later on, so if you guys want to go ahead and check me out on Twitch, not sure when, but yeah, I'll let you know. Be sure to follow. Okay, anywho, next we have so Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. So I have the first one. It was in the first video. I actually picked this one up. This was on sale in October, I think. I forgot when. It was like a couple of bucks, and I was like, oh, I don't have the second one. I was considering getting it on PC, but I seen that this one was a few bucks. So I was like, might as well pick it up. So again, I played the first one. I haven't had a chance to go to the second one yet, but I think it continues the story of the first one. Don't want to spoil anything, but I believe you're the vampire in this one, like from the first game or something. Again, I haven't played it, but I've seen a little video about it, so I think that's what it's about. Pretty cool. If you ever played these Castlevania games, is more hack and slash kind of thing instead of the whole like platforming 2D kind of thing, which is pretty cool. I like the fresh take they did on it. Pretty fun. And I believe, what was it? Santa Monica said that they may want to work on it, or they want to work on a Castlevania, so we'll see what happens with that. Anywho, on the next. We got Prototype. So this game is actually pretty interesting. I played this game a long time ago. I traded it, and then I bought it again when it was like on sale. Again, a couple of bucks. So this one you play like as a prototype. You're kind of some kind of experiment. You have a bunch of powers, go through the city wreaking havoc. Dude, it's so much fun. It kind of reminds me like if GTA had mods on it. That's pretty much what it is. So a lot of fun. Highly recommend. I think there's 2 of them. I haven't played the second one. I don't have the second one, so I may be picking that up down the line, but as of now I don't own it, but it looks like a lot of fun. I know they're always on sale. I think it might even be on PS4, but I definitely check that out. But yeah, a lot of fun, pretty sick. Definitely recommend checking that one out. All right, on to next. Oh, it even has a sticker. Did not pay 10 bucks though. Okay, anywho, next one we got Bioshock, the first one. Even though it says 10 bucks, I think I got it for like 5. Well, actually I got it for free. Dude, I remember this. So for whatever reason, oh yeah, this one's old. Let's see, I don't think it shows anything. But yeah, I got it for free. So for whatever reason, let's see if you guys can see the receipt. Ooh, that's like really bright. You guys can't see it. Oh well, anywho, it says $0. GameStop would send me coupons for whatever reason. I don't know why. So they sent me a $10 coupon. I was browsing. I was like, oh, that thing, $10. I was a pro too, actually, so it was $9. And I was like, hey, can I use my coupon for it? And she's like, sure. So I used it, got it for free. So I literally just went in and picked it up, and pretty cool. I know they remastered it a few times already. It's on PC, new consoles, PS4s, Xbox Ones, or whatever. I think even on the Switch, actually. A lot of fun. The first one, you go down to Rapture, Andrew Ryan, all that cool stuff. I even streamed it, which was a lot of fun going down that memory lane. I think it was like a 360 launch title, I think, and then it came over to PS3. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's what it was. But anywho, a lot of fun. First person shooter. You get cool powers, weapons, guns, all that cool stuff. Highly recommend if you guys haven't played it. Again, I think it's like on every console right now, so definitely recommend. And it's always on sale too. It's pretty cool. Okay, on to the next one. So we got Heavenly Sword. So this one is a very interesting game. There was a marker. Pretty cool. It's a hack and slash, similar to God of War. Not as crazy as God of War though. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty short. I think you can finish it like in 15-20 hours, I think. The one thing I didn't like about that game, without spoiling anything, is that you play as a crossbow girl, or the bow and arrow girl, or the crossbow. I forget what she has, but that thing was really hard to control. But other than that, really cool. The story is awesome. The graphics were actually pretty nice for the time that it came out in. A lot of fun. It was like one of the launch exclusives too, which I'm surprised it never came out again. Well, I guess the sales weren't that great. That's a lot of fun. Definitely recommend checking it out. I think you can find. I looked on eBay after I bought this because they sent me this stupid GameStop cover, and it's like $10, $12. You can buy the complete version of it, so they're not too expensive. Highly recommend checking it out. Hopefully they bring it back to PS5. That'd be sick. I believe even Ninja Theory did it. Could be mistaken though. But yeah, Ninja Theory that did Hellblade. They're the ones that did that. So interesting stuff. Okay, so that's it for the generic GameStop covers. So now we can go to, I have greatest hits now. So all these were tucked away because of their covers, unfortunately. But anywho, let's get back to it. So now, next, probably one of my all-time favorite games. Batman Arkham Asylum. So this one's interesting as well. So another one. You play as Batman, go to Arkham Asylum, Joker breaks out, you have to take care of him, all that cool stuff. This version, though, I believe has all the DLC in it. Pretty cool. I remember buying this on launch, and then it was one of those, unfortunately, I traded, and then bought back later on. A lot of fun. The combat's perfect, I think, in my opinion. The controls are very responsive. You're very fluid as Batman. His detective mode. It's all a lot of fun. If you haven't played one, I think there's like 4 of them out now. Definitely recommend picking it up. I think you can even get them on modern consoles too. They updated like the graphics for new stuff. So definitely recommend checking that one out. Probably one of the greatest superhero games you'll ever play. Spider-Man is pretty sick, but this one is up there with it. So definitely recommend. All right, on to the next. So we got Dead Space. So this one's interesting. Again, I bought this a long time ago. These red cases, my goodness, so red. A lot of fun. So on the last video, I think I talked about part 2. So this one's the first one. You play as Isaac still. You're an engineer. You go on the Ishimura, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't played it in a while. A lot of fun. So it's kind of think of like Resident Evil, where you go to a mansion and it's kind of just in that whole area. And then the story unfolds and all that cool stuff. He looks for his, I think his girlfriend, right? Girlfriend or wife? I'm not sure. But a lot of fun. Very creepy. I think it's one of the best horror games put together atmosphere-wise. Like, aside from Japanese. Because I think Japanese horror, in my opinion, the atmosphere they always nail. This one has a few jump scares here and there. But I think the whole overall hip, dark, creepy. You get ambient noises in the background. Oh my god, it's so sick. And then a remake, I believe is coming out next year. I could be mistaken on that, but I think next year a remake is coming out. Super excited for that. I know Callisto Protocol was spiritual successor, which unfortunately I didn't really enjoy too much. I didn't get it. I just watched people stream it and I thought it was kind of boring. So hopefully they do the remake justice. Super excited for that, so highly recommend picking it up as well. I don't think it's on any new modern platforms, unfortunately. Probably PC would be the best way to go with that, just because of the graphics wise. I get mine on PS3 though, just because of the trophies. I'm a huge trophy fan, trophy hunting, all that cool. But highly recommend checking it out, especially if you're a fan of horror games. One you should definitely have in your collection. All right, next one. Woot. We got Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. This is the first one. I think on last video I showed you guys the second one, which I actually enjoyed the second one. A lot of people didn't. I thought the second one was pretty fun. This is the first one. Again, you play a Star Killer, Darth Vader's secret apprentice, that he tries to train you to defeat Palpatine. But in this one, you go through, I believe, hunting the the remaining Jedis. So between 3 and 4. So after the order was given to kill all the Jedis, you go hunting for the rest of them. A lot of fun, really cool combos and all that cool stuff. You get different colored lightsabers. Really cool. It's unfortunate that this isn't canon. I think it was at one time, but then they decided not to, which kind of unfortunate, but really cool though. The story's awesome. Highly recommend picking it up if you can still find one. I don't know how hard these are to find now that Star Wars is kind of blowing up everywhere. I know that's how it was with Spider-Man games. Like the older ones are really hard to find because of the movies, but hopefully you're able to pick one of these up. A lot of fun. Highly recommend. Trophy, the platinum for that's a little difficult though. I'm still going through that one. All right, so anywho, last but not least, we got this guy. Boot. Ninja Gaiden Sigma, which I believe they call it something else on Xbox. I think it's like black or something. So this one's pretty cool. It's actually one of my first Ninja Gaiden games I've ever played, even though it's nothing like the older ones. It looks really tough, for sure. It kind of reminds me like of a Dark Souls, but like an early version of it. Super high paced, really fast. You get really tight controls, sick combos, lots of weapons to cycle through. Really tough bosses. It is a lot of fun. I think there's like about 3 or 4 of them now. I think there's even a collection you can buy, because I was actually considering getting that, but the wife kind of stopped me on that, so I couldn't pick it up. But anywho, a lot of fun, really cool, really difficult again, but really satisfying once you do master the combos and all that cool stuff. Just kind of like a Souls game. But it definitely feels different than a Souls game. I definitely recommend checking that out for sure. But with that said, I believe that's all of the remaining PS3 games I have right now. That's gonna wrap up part 2. I do have one more coming, which I guess I could just announce, and I'll show like a little clip of it. So it's Black Ops 1, Call of Duty. I had it on launch. I got the Hardened Edition, I believe it was called, and it came with all the zombie maps. I'm a huge zombie fan, so I picked up that version. Unfortunately though, I traded that in because I have it for 360 as well, and all my friends played on 360. Of course, I got it for PS3 for the trophies. But I had all the zombie maps only on PS3, and I did not want to rebuy the maps. So instead, I rebought the copy of Black Ops 1, which I think was like $6. Pretty cool. That's going to be coming in probably around the new year, I say, maybe the 2nd or 3rd. Anywho, so that's going to be the total conclusion of all my PS3 games. Physically, I have a lot of digital games, but I don't really know how to show those off, to be honest. I mean, I guess I can go through my menu, but it's kind of weird. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate that. If you guys want to go ahead and check me out over on Twitch, twitch.tv/circlepunk. Again, I've been taking a little bit of a break just because of the holidays, working 6 days, 10 to 12 hour days. So kind of push it a little to the side for now, but once the new year starts, definitely going to get back in it. So possibly, what's today? Friday? No, wait, what is today? Oh, today's Monday. Oh, so possibly next week for sure. We'll see what's going on with that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it again. We'll see what video we do next. I still have my PS4 and PS5 collection and my 360 collection that we can go through. So I'm probably going to be making those videos soon. Hopefully, if I have time, definitely want to get those out. So again, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.